Out in the vastness of space, astronomers found something that, well, it just shouldn't exist. Today, we're talking about a mystery that looked like perfection, but was hiding an incredible secret: the cosmic illusion of the perfect bubble. So, let me ask you this. What if the most beautiful, serene things you see in the cosmos are just hiding a really, really violent past? It's a fascinating idea, because sometimes that's exactly what's happening. And this is it. Scientists were just floored when they found this. It's an object called SNR 0509, about 160,000 light years away. And as you can see, it's this huge, almost perfectly round sphere of gas, 24 light years across, just floating in space. It was beautiful, it was symmetrical, and honestly, it was completely baffling. So, let's dive into our first section here, the illusion of perfection. Because, at first glance, that flawless shape looked so peaceful. But in reality, it was the first major clue in a deep cosmic puzzle. Okay, so the first guess was pretty logical, right? Scientists thought, hey, this is probably a stellar wind bubble. The idea is simple. You've got a massive, hot star, and it's constantly pushing out material, like a wind. And that wind blows a bubble in all the gas and dust around it. It makes sense. We've seen them before. Yeah, but there was a huge problem here. This thing didn't fit the pattern. It was just too different. And the more astronomers studied it, the deeper the mystery got. The easy answer? It just wasn't going to cut it. And here's why it was such a headache for them. For starters, it was way, way more perfectly round than any other stellar bubble they'd ever seen. Then there was the gas shell itself. It was incredibly even, perfectly uniform. But the real kicker? There was no star in the middle. You can't have a bubble without something blowing it, right? It should have just collapsed in on itself ages ago. And that's really the heart of the problem. The universe is a messy place. It's chaotic. Things crash into each other, stars explode unevenly, gravity clumps stuff together. You don't just get perfect spheres this big. It just flies in the face of everything we know. It all came down to this gut feeling, which one researcher basically summed up perfectly. They said, it was too perfect. Nature isn't that neat. And that was the turning point. That's when everyone knew they had to be looking at this thing all wrong. And you know what? They were absolutely right. That perfection was all a big cosmic lie, hiding a truth that was way more extreme than anyone could have guessed. Which brings us to the big reveal, the terrifying truth revealed. It was time to pull back the curtain on this beautiful, calm sphere and see what was really going on underneath. And the contrast here is just incredible. The illusion, the theory, was this peaceful idea of a living star just gently inflating a bubble over thousands of years. But the reality? Whoa. It was the ghostly after-image of a ridiculously violent explosion. We're not talking about a slow, gentle process anymore. We're talking about a single, unimaginably powerful event from a long, long time ago. So let's get this straight. This isn't a bubble being blown. It's the shockwave, the ripple from an explosion that happened eons ago. The star that did this, it's long gone. All that's left is this ghost, this echo, expanding out into the cosmos. And when I say powerful, that's a massive understatement. To make something this big and this perfect, the explosion that kicked it all off had to be, well, mind-boggling. We are talking about the energy of 100,000 supernovas, all going off at the exact same time. Just try to wrap your head around that. So, back to that perfect shape. How is that even possible? Well, its perfection is really just an illusion created by a ton of time and distance. Think about it like this. You drop a rock in a pond, right? Right where it hits, the splash is messy and chaotic. But the ripples that travel way out, they become these smooth, perfect circles. It's the same idea, just on a cosmic scale. This shockwave has been traveling for so long that all the messy bits have smoothed out, leaving behind this perfect, ghostly sphere. So why does any of this matter? Well, that's what we're going to get into now, because this wasn't just some cool space mystery to solve. It really changes how we look at the entire universe. So what does a discovery like this really teach us? Well, first, it's a huge reminder to always look deeper. Sometimes the most peaceful-looking things in space have the most explosive pasts.
Second, it makes us completely rethink our models of how stars live and die. An explosion this big, it kind of breaks the old rules. And finally, it's this incredible picture of cosmic recycling. All the stuff in that shell, forged in that insane explosion, will eventually clump together to create brand new stars and planets.
When you get right down to it, it just shows that the universe is basically one giant detective story, and the clues to the biggest, most incredible events are just hiding in plain sight, pretending to be something else.
Which, of course, leaves you with one last, kind of chilling question to think about. If this perfect bubble was actually a ghost, what other cosmic ghosts are out there, hiding in the dark, just waiting for us to find them?